Can you see my jersey, London? I hate when it does this shit. Game is up, Dow.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12, and the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
And 12 at the 23-yard line.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Tate to return it. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10.
36-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
The ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. From midfield, here's Wentz. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
Demario Davis.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
On first down, Murray. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run on first down. Murray. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. A run. It's Murray. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 22.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have...
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Shotgun now for Wentz. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Wentz. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He finds an opening past the 40, and this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And now this pass brought in by Brown. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. 4th down, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's Amendola. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They run with Gore out of the shotgun. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
Donald on the stop.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field, and brings up 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is Jakeem Grant. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. It's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
On 1st down, Hunt. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
The tackle made by Demario Davis. It's a pickup of 6.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Kareem Hunt with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Boy, once you get Kareem Hunt in the open field, look out. He's got speed to burn, and he showed off the wheels on that one.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? And he was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's Murray. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run it here with Hunt. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run with Hunt. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Wentz. Steps away. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz, eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, it's Wentz. Completion here to Claypool. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now Wentz. And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw again, Wilson. Steps up, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Third and long, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing just outside his own goal line. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
45-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Wentz. And he completes it to Hunt. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to air one out. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
From the gun, Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. On first down, it's Gore. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 35.
Back to the ground game here. Gore. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Wilson. And this one's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And that'll bring up fourth down as his Cincy defense stands up on third. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, this from 53. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. This is Hunt. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
The ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Wentz going to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And that's complete to Lewis. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll run. This is Hunt. Demario Davis makes the tackle. He led the Saints in that category in 2019.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. is Wentz. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And Tate's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. To throw is Wentz. Flushed out right. And no, it's incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And he is out of bounds up around the 14-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Kelsey imposing his will. And this one caught by Travis Kelsey. And they'll get him down here at the 23. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
The 23-yard line.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's...
What the fuck, Madden? God damn, I couldn't throw the ball the whole fucking game.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again.
Not just by outleading them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw out and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six to get another shot at as this one's in the air. Jakeem Grant now return. And taken down just past the 20.
Eli said, just send me to the Super Bowl.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start the next drive. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six.
Bro, he's not even throwing the ball. What the fuck?
2 minutes to go in this football game. Incomplete as he was knocked as he...
Bro, this nigga's not even throwing the football, bro.
Second and 10 now. Wilson. Complete. The tackle from Kelsey.
What the fuck?
And the Bengals grab it. And some room to work. And
Oh my God.
submitted. A return for a late touchdown. We know
99 Kelsey.
we saw right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, man, respect. Defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The return man is Graham. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The
GG.
at the line and set to go. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Bro, look at that shit, bro. That's what the fuck's been going on all game, bro.
Instead, second down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Wilson now to throw on third down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. From the gun, it's Wilson. Well, they were in search, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Russell Wilson, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
28, Colts 14. Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Defensively, there's still 3 times.
This game's bullshit.
Do you even need to use it at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
That you're not quitting, that your team is going to battle all the way, and you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen, you'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
Oh, look at this. Let's go. Throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 7.
Your players can catch that, but mine can't catch wide open fucking passes. Ball hit him in the fucking mittens.
Gotta say, CD, it was the defense who had a part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. He talked about celebrating with each other and being in a position.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes.
See you in the playoffs, buddy. That was the most jank game of Madden I've ever played.